Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to bring you my predictions for the 2021 and 2022 Premier League season. It's quite a mouthful to say that, but the Premier League season that's coming up. I'm going to give you my predictions on the table, who I think is going to finish where, first, second, third, all the way down to like 19th and 20th. Now I would have done this video a couple days ago before the start of the season, but I've been super ill recently. I got my second jab with a vaccine. And it kind of messed me up the last couple of days, so I wasn't able to make this video before the first round of fixtures happened. And it's going to change our predictions a little bit. So obviously that video would have been different a week ago, but now it's obviously the first round of fixtures happened, the first scores have come in, kind of like people have made some new signings and all this kind of stuff. My predictions have changed in a week. But before we do that, quickly leave a like on the video, much appreciated, thank you so much. Obviously watching the video in general, being and supporting, incredible. But while you're here, leave a like, you may as well. If you're new, subscribe to the channel as well, much appreciated. Again, thank you all for the support, it's insane. There's a variety of videos we're doing right now, all football related, but obviously we're building up to when FIFA 22 comes out, so I'm making this kind of content. So I hope you guys enjoy it and all that. Please let me know if you want to see more of this kind of football related stuff, alongside the FIFA Pro Clubs content as well. Anyway, let's get into it. Let me show you where I think people are going to finish in the Premier League. Alright, my predictions are usually pretty good as well, so let's have a look, shall we? Here we go, here we go. So I'm using the BBC website first. I'll link this down in the description below if you guys want to make your own like predictor and then show me kind of thing. That would be pretty cool. But I'm going to get straight into it. I want to start from the bottom and end at the top. Bit of a reverse order, but I think it'd be kind of funny. 20th place, who I think is going to get relegated straight away. Unfortunately, for any Norwich fans out there, I think it's you. Norwich, I don't think have the minerals to stay in the Premier League, unfortunately. I think they're actually going to be rock bottom. They haven't got a proven striker. Like, Timo Pukki obviously was decent in the Premier League when he was first here, but I don't think he's going to be that good. Their midfield, obviously I'm a Chelsea fan, so Billy Gilmore I think is going to help them out a lot. But they don't quite have the quality, I believe, or even the squad depth as well to survive in the Premier League. I don't see him. Obviously everyone makes the assumption that 40 points is the safety margin to avoid relegation in the Premier League, right? And I don't see Norwich getting 40 points. So unfortunately they're going to go bottom, I'm afraid. 19th, straight away I'm getting into it. I know already, basically, I think Southampton will. I think Southampton are basically gone. They keep selling their best players. I think the manager, is it Housen Hutu, I think, I can't pronounce his name, but you know the guy I mean. He's, I don't think he's got it. I don't know what he's doing at Southampton, but they were a great team a couple of seasons ago, and since he's joined, they've only declined. And selling their best players this transfer window, like Danny Ings, is it Vestergaard, the centre-back? The only real acquisition they've made is it Armstrong, I believe. He scored their first goal against Everton. He was alright, you know, he looks okay, but I don't think he's going to keep him up on his own. They haven't really got the squad there, so I'm afraid Southampton fans, again, I believe this might be your season where you go down. It's been on the cusp, I think, for a couple of seasons, like I said, under this manager they've got. I don't think he's got it. Now, 18th is a tough one. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but I'm thinking it might be Burnley. I know Burnley have kind of like been pretty safe under Sean Dyche for many years now, but it's getting tougher and tougher and tougher, I believe, and I don't know if they're going to survive this year. It's going to be tough. Obviously, we can come back to this when the season's done and review my predictions to see how I got on. That'll be kind of fun. I don't know. I think other teams are stronger than them. Like I said, there's like magic 40-point mark that everyone seems to think is a safety margin to avoid the relegation in the Premier League. I don't think they're going to hit it. So it's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of teams that I'm going to put 17th, 16th and 15th that could also go down. It's like the first two, 20th and 19th, I believe, are almost a guarantee. They're going to get relegated. But 18th, 17th, 16th, maybe even 15th as well. I felt like it's going to be similar to last season. Within like 1 or 2 points, it's going to be really close. So saying that, 17th, I believe, Brentford, they'll be there straight into. These guys could be like swapped around completely. But Brighton will be there. And last but not least, I believe, Newcastle. Alright, these guys here, Newcastle, Brighton, Brentford. I could put these in any order. I could have Newcastle 17th, Brentford 15th, kind of thing. But I'm not sure. But next we have 14th. And I believe this could go one of two ways. I'm going to pick Crystal Palace. But it could either go really, really well or really, really bad. And I'm going to assume the worst for them, only because of what I've seen of them against Chelsea. And they didn't show much. I know Chelsea, being a Chelsea fan, they were great, dominant, great performance. First game at home, first game for Vieira away at Chelsea is always tough. It's never easy. It's hard to judge them just on that. But they didn't really show much. You know what I mean? No counter-attacks, no passion, no desire. It seemed very accepting of Chelsea, kind of. They knew they were going to lose before they kicked the ball kind of thing. I don't know how it's going to look for them for the rest of the season. They won't get relegated. Crystal Palace will be in the Premier League next season. I'm pretty sure of that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Vieira is just like having a trial period with Crystal Palace while they sort out Arsenal's situation, because I'm pretty sure Patrick Vieira will be the Arsenal manager in a season or two. Anyway, that's for another video, another day, another prediction. But yeah, Crystal Palace in 14th, I believe, you know, they could be really good, maybe get top 10 if Vieira really kicks on. But it all depends on how Vieira is as a manager. No one really knows if he's not Premier League proven as a manager. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it gets on. They've made some great signings, to be fair. You know, a couple of Chelsea players, I think. Is it Conor Gallagher and is it Guehi, the centre-back? Both great players. And obviously got Zaha, some great players already there. So I believe they'll be alright, Crystal Palace. But they could be higher. Depends how Vieira gets on. Anyway, next we have 13th. I'm going to put Watford. I know Watford just got newly promoted, but they were pretty good. I'm not going to lie. To beat Aston Villa first day of the season, like I said, my predictions are going to be altered by the first game week. And I wanted to do it before, but like I said, I was ill. Anyway, but yeah, I think Watford, they got some minerals. You know, they got something about them. Maybe they could be amongst the whole Brentford, Brighton, Newcastle, you know, malarkey of just like avoiding relegation. But I think Watford will be alright. I don't know what it is, but something inside me tells me that Watford will be alright. I could be completely wrong. This is just my opinion, just my guesses, but they could get relegated 20th for all I get. You know what I mean? I don't know. That Dennis guy, the new signing, seemed to be pretty decent. So maybe if he kicks on, it may just help him get towards the mid-table part of the league. But getting into 12th, I'm going to put Leeds. They're going to be safe. They're going to be far away from relegation. They're quite a sound Premier League team nowadays, Leeds. Now they got promoted a couple of seasons ago. They're pretty solid. I was under Bielsa. They made some good signings, and when they get the full team fit, obviously, they don't have Calvin Phillips against Man U. So that is, you know, the full picture. The full Leeds team wasn't there. So when they get a fully fit team, everyone firing on all cylinders, Leeds will be fine. Even though obviously it got destroyed by Man U. But it was Man U's first game at Old Trafford. They're all hyped up. Had the Varane announcement before the game and all this kind of stuff. So kind of a lot of things went against them. When they get their full team out, Leeds, I think they'll be pretty safe. A mid-table team for sure. Next we have 11th, and I believe it will be Wolves. I don't know how they're going to get on. Similar to Crystal Palace with a new manager. I don't know how it's going to do. Are they going to be alright? Are they going to be good? I don't know. They got a great team though, Wolves. Hence why I'm putting them in 11th. Now this is where it gets interesting, and the speed through is real quick, but I'm going to throw Arsenal in there. I don't think Arsenal have got the minerals to get even Europe for this season. I don't know what it is. It's going to take some absolute heroics from Arteta and the team to get anywhere near the Europe. I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans out there that are going to hate me for this. I'm sorry. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Arsenal get back in Europe and all this kind of stuff. But it would be kind of funny if they don't at the same time. Arsenal fans here will be flying. I love it. 9th, not far away. Spurs, it's all dependent on Harry Kane. If Harry Kane leaves, Spurs finish 9th. If Harry Kane stays, they may break like 7th again. Maybe was it the Europa Conference League, I believe it is. Maybe back in Europe that way. But it depends on Harry Kane. If Harry Kane leaves, 9th. If he doesn't, maybe 7th, 8th. We'll see how it goes. But I don't see much. I'm not going to lie. Again, a new manager. See how he gets on. Nuno, they had a great game against Man City. But that Man City defence was not Man City. I mean, Ake and Mendy, I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, that wasn't a full-strength Man City team. 8th, I'm going to put Everton. Big Rafa Benitez. I believe they'll be alright. They won't, you know, hit the heights that they want to hit. They want to break into like the top 6 kind of thing, don't they? That's their desire. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they will, but Rafa's got a big job on his hands. They've got a great team there, a great squad. If Calvert-Lewin can start converting lots of chances, I believe they'll be alright. But I don't know if they'll break the top 6, because you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. But next up in 7th place, Aston Villa. I think they're going to have a great season. I know they lost to Watford in the first game of the season, but that was just, I don't know. It was one of them. But I believe Aston Villa will be pretty high. I may be completely wrong here, but I believe they'll do decent. No Grealish, obviously. They made some great signings, though. Leon Bailey, Buendia, just to name a few. But now we get to the top 6 real quick. I'm going to throw West Ham in there. I think West Ham will be good. Again, I know back-to-back seasons for West Ham where they do well. I don't think they'll break in like top 5 at all. No way near it, because the top 5, you'll see, are just so dominant. They have no chance of getting in there, really. But West Ham were good. Again, good outfit. David Moyes, they got him cooking down there, so I believe they'll be fine. Straight into 5th, Leicester. Again, they're great. They're like the best of the rest. You know, the top 4, yeah, you know who they are already. They're the best of the rest, Leicester. Like, they're in between like the mid-table ranks of these like 10th, 9th, 8th, and 7th, and 6th. But they're not quite good enough for top 4 yet. But they're building, they're progressing, they're making moves, and they're getting there. But obviously 4th. I'm gonna put. This was where it gets tricky, right? This is where it gets really tricky. Because any of these top 4, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man U, could be anywhere in the league, in my opinion. Liverpool, I know they haven't signed many players, but they're still a great squad. Man City got 2 starting 11s basically that could win top 4. Man U have made some great signings, and Chelsea, I'm a big fan of, and signed Lukaku now, so I believe they're going to probably win the league. But we'll get to that in a minute. 4th place, I'm going to throw Liverpool. 3rd place, Man City. 2nd, Man U. Top, Chelsea. Alright, there you go, straight away. All of them real quick. We'll see. I mean, it depends. If Man City sign Kane, they'll win the league. If Tottenham keep Kane, they'll go 7th. You know, there's a lot of like if, buts and maybes. We're in a transfer window still, so lots of changes could happen. Lots of transfers could be made. But as it is right now, I'm recording this video. This is how I'm going to predict it. It's what I think is going to happen. And let me know what you think. I know there's going to be a lot of disagreements out there with some of my predictions, and that's okay. That's the whole point. We can create a discussion, talk about it, debate. But that was a fun video to make. I hope you did enjoy it. Much appreciated as always for watching the video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. I had a lot of fun. I like making these like prediction, like football related videos. It's pretty good to do, and I hope you do enjoy them. It's different kind of content to the pro club stuff, and I will get to that when FIFA 22 is out. About a month away now, so we're on the cusp of it. Glad football's back. The Premier League is back. We're here. We're moving, and it's a good time to be alive. But take it easy. Thank you all as always for watching. Much appreciated. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios, amigos.